Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Baker. I'm a real estate agent in the Phoenix area, and today I want to talk a little bit about the Phoenix housing market. Are values going up? Are they going down? And why? So we'll look at a couple different factors that hopefully will show you the reason why values are either going up or down. Okay? Please don't forget, leave a like. Hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell so that you're notified every time I put up a new video. It really helps with grow my viewership, and I really appreciate that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you some information so that you can see exactly what is going on at this point. So right here, we're looking at the ArizonaEconomy.org website, and this is put on by the University of Arizona. And you can see unemployment. Right now, it's at 6.2%. Now, granted, over the last year, it had gotten, it had been higher. Actually, it had been all the way up to about 15%, mostly due to COVID. So it has come down quite a bit. You will notice that it is still kind of high from what traditionally we like, being that it's at 6.2, but it has gone down over the last couple months. You do see a lot of, hiring signs out there, and, there's a possibility of, that workforce going back to work, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So right now, jobs wise, we're looking pretty darn good. What about population? This is something that does have an effect, of course, on, the housing market as well. Right now, we've got a positive net migration, which basically means how many people are leaving the state, how many people are coming to the state, how many people have passed away, and how many births there are. So right now we do, fall at about 92,000 plus people that are coming into the state every year. Really, if you think about this on a daily basis, there's like 250 more people every day in the Arizona area. So our population is growing. Housing. This right here is a chart that shows the new housing permits that were issued. So basically new homes being built. If you look at the years 2000 to 2004 right here, you see it went up, went up, went up. And, it's at a pretty good number of permits done, 6,000, 5,000, all the way up, to the height here where it was at 9,000, permits. Now, of course, we ended up having the market crash. Woo! You could see it ended up going all the way down, so there was not a lot of permits being taken out. But look at all these years, basically from about 2009 all the way through about 2015, 2016, where there really wasn't that many new homes being built. So in short, we basically had a deficit. So we've got several years of housing that we need to make up, and it's only recently really that we've started coming up to around that 4,000 or 5,000 homes that are being built. So right now we have a deficit. If you've been driving around, if you see there's been wait lists for new homes, they're taking 8 to 12 months to build. That's what's going on with the new homes, and frankly, we're still at a deficit. I like looking at the Cromford report, and this is something that you can see just by going to the cromfordreport.com, but I love their indexes. They have the supply index here right now that is indicating 33.5%. Now, what that means is that we are at 33.5% of normal. 100% would be what, the normal is, 90 to 110, give or take. You're in that range of what the normal inventory is. So we are literally about 67% below, houses that would normally be on the market. There is a shortage. The demand index on the right basically tells you, all right, are people buying? Is there a demand out there for homes? And yes, it is above normal right now. So with having a shortage and having, a high demand, of course, you're going to end up getting what the market index here tells you, which is a seller's market. If you're at 90 to 110 on the market index, you tend to be, in what is a balanced market. Doesn't really favor the buyer, doesn't favor the seller. Right now, we're at 350. That totally favors the seller. And it's at times like this where you end up seeing multiple offers coming in, especially because of the shortage of supply. So that is kind of what's going on the market right there. I do want to show you some numbers here from our MLS. You can see the number of new listings. This is going back to September of last year. So the number of listings kind of went down, and we are starting to see the number of listings go up a little bit. So our inventory is going up. But if you look down here at the absorption rate, you could still see it's basically at 1 month. What that means is if no other home came on the market, it would take 1 month to deplete what is there. That is an extreme seller's market. That indicates also how we have a shortage of homes and how it is a seller's market. Well, what about listing prices? I'm going to black these all out right here so you can see the values, and you can see that the values have been going up. I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger here. So over the last year, look at how values are going up, and it started slowing down a little bit, and frankly, I think it's a good thing because 20+% every year is ridiculous. It's a little bit on the unsustainable side, don't you agree? And that's pretty much it. I would like to share with you this last slide, the sold to list ratio. If you look back all the way to about January here, you could see that housing, ended up being a lot more competitive. So people were asking for whatever price. If they got it, they would get 100%. You could see that January, February, they started going above asking price. It was not, something that was rare to see. People have to offer over asking price to be able to get a property. And that actually is still the situation right now. Although it's coming down, it's not as competitive as it was from about January, February through August. So we are starting to see a little bit of what I would call, I don't want to say a slowdown because the demand is still high out there. But maybe the competitiveness, the number of offers coming in, instead of getting 40 offers, maybe you're only getting 15 to 20. It is still a seller's market and values are still going up. Anyway, that is a load of information right there. There's all the charts showing this. So it is definitely a seller's market. It is a great time to sell. Values have been going up. And frankly, I'm not seeing anything that is going to change this in the near future because we continue with low inventory. Interest rates continue to make homes still very affordable for people. So it's going to continue like this for the short term. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you helping me grow the channel. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.